3 weeks before the 2020 presidential election, the New York Post reported on the contents of Hunter Biden's laptop, alleging he used his father's position for personal gain, a claim the president's son has denied. Days later, more than 50 former intelligence officials released a statement that the laptop had all the classic earmarks of a Russian information operation.
Secret emails.
A really fishy story.
The Post claimed that the emails were found on a laptop computer that was brought to a repair shop in Delaware in the spring of 2019.
The FBI is now investigating whether those alleged Hunter Biden emails are actually connected to a larger foreign intelligence operation. They may be related to a foreign intelligence operation.
Foreign intelligence operation.
Foreign intelligence operation.
For all we know, these emails are made up.
The information found on the laptop may be part of a Russian disinformation campaign.
Part of a Russian disinformation effort.
Described by many intelligence experts as having hallmarks, all the hallmarks of a Russian
disinformation campaign. This is a classic example of the right-wing media.
About laptop from hell.
At the final presidential debate, then candidate Biden cited the letter from intel officials to push back against then President Trump's attacks.
There are 50 former national intelligence folks who said that what he's accusing me of is a Russian plan.
According to a letter released by Republican chairman of 2 House committees, former CIA Deputy Director Michael Morell told congressional investigators that days after the laptop story, Secretary of State Antony Blinken, then a Biden campaign advisor, reached out to Morell. Republicans say that conversation set in motion the events that led to the former intelligence official's public statement.
It is not a State Department issue.
While the State Department deflected questions.
Do you accept that the laptop is not Russian disinformation?
Again, from my perspective, I'm not engaging in politics. I've got a lot on my agenda, things that we've just talked about, trying to help the Ukrainians in the Russian aggression against them, engaging with allies and partners around the world, and dealing with some of the challenges posed by China. We have a situation now in Sudan that's fully occupied my time, so that's where my focus is.
Flashback.
The GOP has also promised to get to the bottom of the Biden crime family. Their term, not mine. Yeah. It does not seem as though, again, as you said, 3 months, no breaking news.
Yeah, I think they've tried. They had that big Twitter Hunter Biden hearing, and they're like, we got him. And then the thing about hearings is that they're not Republican press conferences. You have 50 Democrats that are also, or however many Democrats in the committee that are also seated on that. And they can real-time fact-check you, unlike Fox News as a safe space for them. You can get fact-checked in real time, you'll be debated in real time. And they have operated in this insular environment that affirms them, no matter how true or false anything they say is, that now that they're actually in a House majority, and they have to actually call hearings, and they actually have to legislate, and they actually have to be called on things when they're not true, they're like, wait, this doesn't feel like Tucker Carlson to me. It's like, no, baby, this is the U.S. House of Representatives.
There you go. Well, if there's any lesson to take away from that, I hope it's that.
Actually.
I'm not engaging in politics.
Flashback.
Was that your laptop?
For real, I don't know.
I know, but you know that this is.
I really don't know.
Okay.
The answer is.
You don't know, yes or no, if the laptop
I don't have
was
any
yours.
idea. I have no idea.
So could have been yours.
Of course, certainly. There could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. There could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me.
Mr. President-elect, on Russian disinformation, Mr. President-elect, do you still think that the stories from the fall about your son Hunter were Russian disinformation and a smear campaign, like you said?
Yes. God love you, man. You're a one-horse pony. You're a
lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but now you got to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you.
You don't know, yes or no, if the laptop
I don't have
was
any
yours.
idea. I have no idea.
How long was your recent interview with the FBI, and was it a deposition?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're referring.
Are you saying that you have not had a recent interview with the FBI since becoming Secretary of State?
I'm not sure what you're referring to, and I'm happy to take that up with you offline.
Did the State Department turn over documents to the FBI related to Hunter Biden, Burisma, and or the Blue State Strategies Corporation?
You'll have to.
So you have no knowledge of this. You have had no. You don't. You are you saying you have not had an interview with the FBI since becoming Secretary of State?
It would not be appropriate for me to comment in a public forum on any legal proceedings that the department.
I'm not asking you to cooperate. I'm not asking you to comment on the legal proceedings. I'm just asking if you've been interviewed by the FBI since becoming Secretary of State.
Again, I'm not going to comment one way or another on any
legal proceedings or not, that may or may not have happened.
Have you sought to...
Let me remind the gentleman that the topic of this hearing is Afghanistan. That's what we're...
I appreciate it, Mr. Chairman, but the Secretary generally refuses to answer questions about Afghanistan, so I just figured we'd talk about something he should be intimately familiar with. Have you sought to alter any of your testimony from last year's Senate investigation regarding this topic? Mr. Secretary.
Gentleman's time has expired.